Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Actually, just going back to that point, you mentioned it, Rory, about KSI being in the middle on Sky Sports News. I found that mental as well, and seeing like everyone tweet after like 433, ESPN,
BR
everything
football.
like that. Yeah.
Well,
Barstool Sports. It's just you look at it and you go, "This is amazing."
I said it, and obviously I know you've seen it, Theo. But when I did a review of the game on my channel.
Yeah.
I genuinely mean this. Match of the day missed the trick. Not having an episode.
They should have done it.
Yeah.
They should have done it, and they should have been brutal. They should have explored it in the way that they do. You know, when things go wrong for. Do you remember when Frank Lampard's Everton got battered at Tottenham and they went in? That. You
They
know
missed
what I
a
mean?
trip. Imagine Alan Shearer calling Speeds offside.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah. It would have been really good.
It would have been tiny
into
good. It would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
Match of the day.
I think they'll be waking up to the scale and just size of YouTube, because like what was the concurrent views?
2.6 million. Yeah.
That is
I know
amazing.
20 million now. It's just,
2 points, like that dwarfs genuine Super Sunday. Like, say when Man
What are
City
Super
went
Sunday
to
numbers?
when Man City went, I think they vary. Like if it's Man United Arsenal, it will be big. But you see when Man City played Newcastle at St James's Park, that wouldn't have been anything close. Wouldn't have been anything close to what you boys achieved the other day.
Theo, you did touch on Speed then.
Yeah.
A little bit. I just want to talk about him because one, he makes me die. He's hilarious.
He made the whole event, didn't he?
Did you discuss the offside rule with him?
No,
because
we
it
didn't.
looks like the bloke was born offside.
Yeah, we had an error. We had an error during that game.
There
Was
There
that
were so many good
genuine?
memes
Was that
after.
him actually looking
He
for
doesn't
the
know.
ball
So his
there?
story, he doesn't know football. He's learned about it this year. So a guy called Bradley, shout out Bradley, I did the research on this, donated to Speed like months ago saying, who's your favourite football player? And he goes, Cristiano Ronaldo, sweet. And ever since then, he discovered Cristiano Ronaldo, he discovered football, he discovered that, got asked to play in a match, started training for the match, and ever since that donation, he's like fallen in love with football and reactions and started discovering it. And it's a brilliant story. It is an amazing story.
And he loves just Ronaldo. Anyone who just cusses.
Yeah.
Well, he just loves Ronaldo.
He just loves Ronaldo, that's it.
But what he can get away with, he's actually extremely athletic. So he can actually get away with looking. Yeah, he did that for the game. So he can get away with, like, it's not, like, he can't play football, there's no denying it.
Yeah.
But he's athletic, so he can sort of build up and you can get away with it because he's fast and whatnot. But fuck me, he doesn't know the offside rule. And Chunks came up to me after the game and said, mate, you got to stop passing to Speed. He's always offside. But the thing is, I kept passing to Speed second half because he's always in great position.
Yeah, he's
when,
got loads of room.
when he's not offside, he's actually in so much space. No one can be able to go near him because there's no point. I passed him out for a throw. I passed him.
Oh, was it that? Yeah. Do you know what really made me laugh as well? Our friend Adam Boltwood, who was one of the producers, he put a tweet out that massively made me laugh. He went, loved it, loved this, loved that. He said, I thoroughly enjoyed 20 minutes before the game, Mr. Beast coming over to me and going, how does this work then? What are the rules?
How was Mr. Beast? Was he?
Quite quiet.
Was he?
You know, I thought he was actually played all right. He didn't really put a foot wrong, didn't he? He didn't really...
You skipped past him though, didn't you?
I custody. I left him for dead. Sorry, Jimmy. What can I say?
You're hearing that, Jimmy?
But some of the, like, his boys, like, one of them, I think, one of them played football a little bit. The other two, like, no idea. Chandler in the changing room, so the tall one, actually have his boots, weirdly enough, but he sees the socks and he goes, why are they so long?
Oh mate. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's in the changing room. He's like, why are the socks so long?
Yeah.
Like, mate.
It's amazing. But then you understand why. I played NFL fairly recently. About a year ago, I was playing American football. Mate, they blew the right. It's me and this fella lining up like that. They blew the whistle and I went, right, and I ran. And everybody's just looking, and I'm like sprinting with all this gear on. I'm like, God. They all sort of stopped me. I was like, well, you've run the wrong way, mate. Like, I'm really sorry.
They didn't know what they're doing, but they understood that, like, they were like, Mr. Beast, biggest YouTuber in the world, whatnot. The scale was genuinely, like, they were like, this is insane. This is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, but it is. It is. It's a Premier League. It's not a Premier League team anymore, but the Valley is a Premier League stadium. Depending on your
Changing
age,
room was beautiful.
It's a Premier League stadium in the capital with a rich history that has seen some incredible events. Like, mate, it's outrageous what happened there.
I will be forever playing a clip over in my head for the rest of my life. I keep thinking about how that free kick at the end did't go in.
You brought this up. I've been with you today, like for probably 20 minutes before you started, and you've brought this clip up 5-6 times.
Yeah. The thing is, though, boys, prior to the free kick, I won the free kick on my own, and I actually
It's got to get out. I won the free kick on my own, so I didn't let anyone down missing it because I won it.
yeah. And
Did you pull rank straight away? You say me.
No one even questioned.
No.
I think someone tried to. They saw. I couldn't.
It's like a deer in the headlights. No one's coming
couldn't
in.
talk. I was genuinely about to give it to someone because I physically couldn't actually get up. I've never had cramp like that in my life. It was the most horrendous thing. Both calves were just like that. My toes were pointing this way,
Aye.
and someone came to stretch me, and they weren't stretching me the right way. I was screaming at them. I was like, "Stretch me!"
I'm back. Yeah.
And for 5 minutes, I remember they like turn on your back. So I did. I looked up at the crowd. I just waved, and everyone just waved back. And in my head, I was like, I physically can't stand up. I don't know how I'm going to take this free kick, but I know I have to find a way.
Yeah, this is my Beckham versus Greece moment.
I took the shin pads came off, socks came down, let the calves
It's like something in a film, with like instrumental in the background. Theo rising.
Yeah. It's a coming of age moment.
I swear to God, in my head, it's already gone in. I'm so confident that this free kick goes in. I was like, this is my moment. 2.5 million live viewers, 30,000 people. If I score this, it's a statue getting erected outside
at the Valley.
Outside the studio.
Before I've taken it, in my head, I'm like, I've scored. This is it. I've actually scored. I got it on target. It didn't go in.
Can I just say, when I was watching that, I was like sat up on my telly really close, like praying for it to go in. I was picturing the end scene and goal. Do you know when like yeah, I was picturing like the going in, celebrating, and
do you know what
everyone's there like that, coming off
I'll show you. Here it is. Do you know what though? Like Chris MD probably puts that over. It's true. Because the pressure, like, I felt no pressure taking that free kick, none whatsoever. I felt weirdly calm. Look, there's like 20 people in the wall. All you have to do, if it flies over, stink it. If it hits the wall, stink it. You have to get it on target.
Yeah.
And in my head, if I get it on target, rebound, we could score this. This is not a bad go. Like, this ain't bad, okay? That's not a bad effort.
I've got a question for you. Why did you go that way? Why didn't you go over the wall?
Because if I went over the wall, there's such a bigger chance of it going in the wall or over the bar.
But you've put it to the keeper. You've put it to the keeper's side.
Yeah, but
you're better.
He was
than
in
that,
the middle. He was in the middle of the goal, and I thought, you know what? This is nestling so far in the top corner.
Yeah. And it's not his best day at the office so far.
I thought if it's on target, it goes. I said to Parth after the game, I said, mate, you should have let that in. If it goes in, it's 8-2 and it goes to penalties, and like it has 3 million viewers. Simon said to me, he said, mate, why didn't you score that?
What for the narrative of the show?
I was like, you should have scored.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and recreate it. I said, why can't I just retake it?
Are you going to recreate it? Are you going to get Pieface and goal again? Are you literally going to recreate it?
Yeah.
If you need anyone in the wall, I'm up for it.
But I say, like, we have to touch on Mark Clattenburg was the referee, by the way.
How was he?
Yeah.
He was so cool.
Was he authoritarian?
No.
Speed slapped him on the arse.
He absolutely got it perfect.
That's
He had the correct.
I think he should have been really strict.
No,
I think he should have been like totally no nonsense.
He let the game flow. He was joking around. He got it so nailed. It's the experience, and like his kids are fans, so he chunked his shirt after.
Oh, really?
The game. Yeah, like he got it. He was so sound. Like he was so cool. Mark Clattenburg.
Yeah.
Did he have a brief before the game then to say kind of like, go easy kind of thing, or did he just understand?
I think he just understood it.
Good.
Yeah, he was so good. But that was the Sidemen charity match.
Amazing.
I think we pretty much touched everything on it. Like it was just one of the best things ever.
Yeah, it certainly was. And do you know the only question that it kind of leaves unanswered at the moment is, what on earth are they going to do next? Like, what's the scale of what's the ceiling for these boys?
It's got to be bigger and better. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
The sky's the limit with them.
There is no limit.
I'm going to get training. You never know. Wait. I'm like David Beckham. I'm ready for the call up. You have to always be ready.
We'll picture this now. Rory, year time.
I'm going to do some press ups now.
Well, I've got surgery on Wednesday.
Okay, so that's good for me. I'm just bad for you, but good for me. Every cloud.
Legit, I got surgery on Wednesday, so if you don't see me, surgery didn't go well.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. It's hip surgery, boys. So yeah, I did play a football match 4 days before surgery, so that's why it's
a warrior.
That's why the free kick